Hello and welcome to Our Views on Sceneone TV. That sounded too professional. I don't like that. Do you like it? No, anyways, you're not here. All right, guys, welcome to Our Views on Sceneone TV. I am Worldwide Pappy. Yeah, another year has gone by, and we're celebrating a big birthday. But I'll have to come back to it. Anyways, today is another beautiful day. In the spirit of independence, I have a guest. Not a guest. She's supposed to be my co-host, but they are making her my guest, so I don't know how okay that is. But anyways, in the building with me is no other person then. Well, which was down?
When you said I'm a guest, so I have to.
Yeah, that's not how my guests behave. Okay. Hey, that's it.
Oh,
how are you?
Hi.
Evelyn, how's your day?
It's been nice.
Right, stop, cut it. All right, guys, welcome back. We are going to go on a quick break. When we come back, we're going to kickstart this beautiful day. Then I'll see what I want to say as per independence. I know some of you are like, say celebrate your, but don't, when we come back, don't go nowhere, guys. Still Sceneone TV, Our Views.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Generally speaking, I'm a very popular person. People call me Big Don Shagsy. Some people do call me sweetheart, darling, and much more. But that's a private matter. Other people do know me as Shegun Shege or called Geneva. Or sometimes in my spare time, I could also be Faz the bad guy. Ladies and gentlemen, for Jennifer's Diary, Industry, and much more bagging entertainment, keep it locked to Sceneone TV. Also, click on the subscribe button on Sceneone YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Kisses.
Alright guys, welcome back. It's still Our Views on Sceneone TV, and yes, happy independence to Nigeria. Let me say that. I think as much as I'm not proud about a lot of things, but let's give honor to whom, celebration. And even the Bible says we should celebrate with those that are celebrating. So I'm celebrating with Nigeria.
So are you mourning? Are we supposed to be mourning?
No. What I'm trying to say is I'm expecting something better. You know when? Okay, let me paint the picture. When it's your birthday and you don't get cake. Normally, I don't usually get cake.
You don't need cake. You just need to be happy. That's just it.
How do you feel if you don't get cake on your birthday?
I don't need a cake to be happy on my birthday.
No.
I didn't
ask how does it feel like when you don't get cake on your birthday?
I feel normal. I don't feel. I don't see it as a. I'm serious. I'm telling you the fact. I don't like cakes. I don't eat cakes that much. Okay. Just let me go out, see a nice movie. I was looking for something else, but maybe we'll come to it. So happy Independence Day, Nigeria. We're celebrating 58 years. My goodness, we've come a long way. Yeah, it's been a long way coming, like so long. 58. That means someone that was born then will be 58 by now, like.
Yeah, shout out to my mama. She's
my mama too.
She's gonna be like 59. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, so they are both. I don't know how they are twinning the age and all of those things, but it's all good. It's all good. So what I'm trying to imagine right now is you're 58. If you're 58, by now you should have grandkids.
Yeah, right? You should.
Yeah. So if you don't have grandkids, there's a problem.
We should ask the child.
Because you should ask the child.
Yes.
Apparently, Nigeria doesn't have grandkids at this very moment.
Then we should ask the children in it, the leaders.
I was going to say the 36 states or 38 states in Nigeria.
No, we should actually question the leaders.
Those are the children, actually. The children, the states.
Then I think the leaders are giving birth to children, right? Like,
if you put in that retrospect, but then. All right, so today we'll be talking about Nigeria, basically everything, fun stuff actually. So I would want you guys to contribute. So not so much so history, but a little something like that. But first and foremost, I want to start with the shocker of Osun State. Osun decided.
I must say, like, what were you expecting? Like, Papi, what were you expecting?
So for those that saw our reaction video on Osun State, I'm sure some of you will be like, because that day I was blatant, I was just angry and everything, because Nigeria would always be Nigeria. So some people that felt they had won, I don't even know if they celebrated. I think they did. You know that man is so much.
Do you know Davido was even? They invited Davido to come perform.
It's so much of a dancer, the dancing senator.
Okay.
So I expected him to have just, they'd have gone all over the place and everything. But what do you think happened?
Okay, 48. We had 48 parties that contested for
aspirant.
Yeah, but the three leading parties are actually PDP, APC, then SDP.
Show them camp. That sounded. Anytime I remember, it's like I didn't really show them Camp Group or something.
Should they?
I don't know. Sorry, that's not the name of the.
Okay, and we know that. Okay, it's actually between PDP. And APC.
So let's scrap out like SDP. Show them Camp Group. Please, you guys go and say hello. And all of that.
So during the first election, which took place on September 22nd,
this was between Adeleke and Oyetola.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So everybody, the campaign was massive for Adeleke. Like it was massive. Davido made him also popular. Even if you don't know him to be the dancing senator before, because of Davido, you would.
No, but I actually knew him as a dancing senator before.
I think he actually knew he was running, so he had to do something that would
how Dino and the likes had to use, people
where is Dino?
Media. Okay. We'll come out. We'll switch a bit to him.
Okay, so the election came out and PDP emerged the winner with 254,000.
Yeah, you know that the one we're talking about as like, why didn't they just give it like a good margin? Then we know that, because it's funny how I knew something like this was going to happen. Funny how I was expecting so much, like I must say, I was expecting a good margin, but then again, I was expecting, okay, for some reason they'll be fair enough to say, okay, you know what, let's just give it to them and all that, but politics as it is in Nigeria, it never goes fair.
Give it to them. What are you saying?
No, when I say give it to them, like they'll both make some head to head. They'll both make something happen, and whoever it is that won initially would stay the winner. That's what I expected.
There was a rerun, and the rerun was based on some reasons. It's even in the constitution.
Yeah, understand? I know. I'm not disputing that. Yes. What I'm just trying to say, the aftermath of it being that, okay, Adeleke won this. Yes. They would have tried everything possible. Yes. Go to all these places that didn't have their campaign. Apparently, they didn't have location communities or local government. So they had to go to those places to redo them. Now, I would expect them to put out forces to say, okay, you know what? Let's go and gear up and
there was the joint forces. But Omisore, this Omisore is from SDP. So PDP went to meet him at first. And the video actually posted it, he's with us now and everything. Yeah. Before you know it, we saw
the switch. But I think money I think money went down there, I must say.
Are you saying
money should have gone down there.
Yoruba will say Aje quickly.
Meaning?
Okay, so you don't understand what I just said.
It's adage, so it's quite hard.
So you don't understand what is Aje? Aje is wealth.
Okay.
Ikale, you're welcome. Like money like money is there, you understand? Like,
Aje quickly, have you had you?
Are you whining me right now?
No, but really though. So back to it, I was quite disappointed with the whole thing. First and foremost, we went by bylaws and saying, oh, constitution says this, constitution says that. Why didn't you just
actually the constitution actually said it. Let me
all right, go.
Let me read it out for you.
Okay.
Section 179(2) AB. Anytime I read this, I just feel fly.
Let's give you a hat now. Let's wear you. What's that thing?
Oh my God. The wig and the gown.
Yeah, the wig and the hair. No, not the gown, just the wig.
The wig.
Your hair is even as good as the wig.
I guess so. Okay. So back to what I was saying. A candidate for an election to the office of the governor of a state shall be deemed to have been duly elected where there have been 2 or more candidates. Yeah. Okay. Now, the reason for the rerun was because the Section 53(2) of the Electoral Act 2010 provides where the votes cast at an election in any polling unit exceed the number of registered voters in that polling unit. The result of the election for that polling unit shall be declared void by the Commission, and another election may be conducted at a date to be fixed by the Commission where the result of that polling unit may affect the overall result in the constituency.
You know, everything just first sounded like scam. More scam.
But I would just say.
But to be honest, I go with the law. I'm not arguing and everything. Fine, they had to do what they needed to do, which was very, very fine, and we understand that. But then, should be said, other things went down. We can't lie to ourselves.
Why not?
We can't lie. First and foremost, let's even start with the initial campaign, which they were sorting out people. They said card readers were not working.
Exactly.
And so many.
In a place like 884 voters registered and no one voted. Like, how come?
So different funny things already went down. Now, you guys how do you think it's going to be fair? Even in this small location, we have a bigger one, and there was scam happening already. Then how do you expect the rerun of a small number to be fair? So then let's not forget other things that went down. Even this one, I'm sure there were even some clips.
Now let's talk about the rerun now.
Okay.
Now everybody thought, see, immediately they said the election was inconclusive. I'm very sure Davido said would have zeroed his mind from saying this one. We know from this one.
Yeah, that's why Davido's comments were just flying all over the place. What was that?
But it's actually painful.
Buhari, how did he even put it? Muno was talking to INEC. He first said, I'm trying to remember the comments where he said, INEC, don't do bullshit or something like that. Please check. I was like,
it's
guy,
painful.
calm down.
Like, it's really painful. Now, the rerun took place and the votes. Now, you know, they added the 7 local governments that
they were not here.
Now, they had to go back there to vote and all of that. And funny enough, APC came out with 255,505.
You know something?
Why PDP came out with 255,000?
Oh, very close to. Very, very close.
But now the difference is now like over 500.
Yeah, the margin. As regards their own time, it was like 300 margin difference. Now 500 margin for the other side, the other team. Now, I just thought of something. Do you know how much money would have been put in? Just that.
I'm telling you. I think that was when they were even going to spend more.
The time of the rerun.
To get this, yes.
And when they did the rerun, like the process of the rerun until the day of the rerun, they would have put in much money than even when they were going to.
You. But Omishori already agreed with PDP. And suddenly, it's with APC.
The Bible says money answers all things, and without a doubt, it does answer all things. But anyway, let's go on a quick break. Let's show you some of the very few things that went down. Some of the different. We even had what's it called? We had what's their name? Different people come from different listen to air their views. Yes. Even them. I'm trying to remember what reporters those were. We were talking about how it was rigged and all that. Don't worry, we're going to show you Adams or Shimelo's.
That video is just a deal breaker.
Speech. But anyway, let's just go to the other ones first. Then we'll come back to that one. Stay connected, guys. Don't go nowhere. Yeah. It's still our views on Sceneone TV, and of course, Evelyn is doing this for me. Stay connected, guys.
Well, the election is already, it's not a free and fair election. Osun State is in siege. And we are at war in Osun. They didn't allow my party, the People's Democratic Party, to even vote. It's only the APC people they allowed to vote. The security agent, the INEC, they have compromised. So there is no election in Osun today. So I urge the INEC with immediate effect to cancel today's election and declare me the winner. Because I've already won the election. At last Saturday's election. This is a kangaroo election with all the security agents intimidating my party faithfuls. All people that want to vote, they drove them.
Welcome back. So at this point I want to say Baba sorry, our dancing sweat. Actually I like the man for some reason. Yeah, I did actually.
He would have been a very good governor.
Well, some way lenient. Let's hope would have expected him to do something better, considering what's going on in Osun State, the unpaid salaries.
I'm telling you now, they have to face another phase. How many years now? Like 4 years.
Now I'm not wondering, like, is it that those people don't learn, or
is it that those people?
Or gone.
I thought you don't understand Yoruba now.
No, I was just cutting you slack.
What is kilon shelegon? I don't
I
don't get you. What are you saying?
I'll stick by into your truth. But really, let's ask ourselves what really did happen. I can't say. We know elections are being rigged, and but let's start with the things that is wrong with them. They have like a lot of problems and they haven't solved them, and now you're clamoring to the same party that failed you in that term. Now, what exactly did they do wrong? Did they go around to pick money? Because that's the truth. I heard this, okay, while I was coming to work sometime like before the main election, I had friends in the car, and these political junkies and all that. I try not to meddle in when it comes to political. Yeah, I'm not that kind of, because it gets me angry. Like for some reason, I just start getting. So I was just listening to them, and they were talking about different political, and they said the problem a lot of people face, and I think that's the problem a lot of Nigerians face. They tend to look for what's now, not what's in the future.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, most people actually face that.
So
but can we blame them? The Bible even said we should not focus on
because I've been quoting Bible since.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that.
When I say now, when I say now, they are focusing on what they have to eat now. So a lot of them were being bribed with maybe one bag of rice. That's small, not even the big bag, or the 14 kilo one. That small one. They give them rice and money, and people that have not been paid for a while just go with the flow. Like
imagine. Like they forgot about all the pains, like everything.
So a bag of rice and probably like 5,000 naira solved the problem at that moment. Probably just like a week. You're going to eat the rice for like a week or 2 weeks max, and 5,000 naira to buy like soup ingredients to complement the rice, and that's about it. So after you eat your meal for 2 weeks, you're back to another 4 years.
I'm telling you,
of predicaments. Like, so what the, excuse my French, is going on there?
I don't know. I seriously, but I don't know what's going to happen. Like, let's hope that positive.
Okay, I can't be from Washington State, so
let's hope that something positive will come out from this. Let's just hope, because I feel for this people.
I'm hoping for change, actually, for them. I hope something changes, because now to think about it, the law has gone down, a lot has happened. Now you guys are going to go for another long year.
Another 4 years.
Another 4 years of unpaid
salaries. Davido was invited to come perform.
Let's not even forget Davido is also, he's got himself into trouble. So
how? Davido in trouble.
Well,
are you sure about that?
The law says if you are an NYSC
the last
member,
time during our reaction video, you told me.
I said no. I know it's Davido.
So
like somebody said, it's only Mekuno that the law will apply to, but it won't apply to Davido. But then,
somebody said something in the comment zone when they were talking about the election and all of that. The person said something that really caught my attention.
Okay.
He said, assuming PDP was in the power of the federal government, they would have done the same. Like, do we...
Okay, if they're already in power.
Yeah, assuming it was a PDP candidate that was the president of Nigeria, they would have done the same just to make sure they're still ruling at that particular period in time, because this thing, tomorrow can come and somebody else. Anything can happen, not too young to rule. Me, I still believe.
But you know you have to pay like 45 million naira to get like that ticket, you know. That's for young people.
45 million?
Yes, no. Yeah, you need 45 million naira. So I think that's what cut the love. Let me do it like my boss.
Can you imagine? Can you
cut a lot of young people's mind.
Someone wants to serve us, like make us better.
But that's how much. I'm talking for presidency this time around.
Yeah, no, they might actually consider the young ones, we can't say.
No, they put it up. It was up like I don't know. It was trending for a while that okay, if young people from like the age of 25 and above want to run for presidency, they can. But Buhari now stayed there and said after
I saw it.
I don't know how many years he put there or something.
Like he said after. You know, it calculated his 4 years.
Yeah,
so like
another extra 4 years. No, another extra 4 years.
Yeah,
so maybe
he added his own, like, it's still there.
Yeah, so together with that, then you guys can now go, but you have to now pay 45 million naira to buy, like, the tickets to run for that. So I'm wondering where someone who is 25 years old...
A young individual.
No, but if your party people can do it, you know, some of these people, they claim that they don't have money and they have to gather people to donate money for them. So if 45 people that has 1 million naira that they are not using, let me put in that term.
1 million naira that you are not using.
People have that kind of money.
Yeah, our politicians actually have
I'm praying to have that kind of money that someone
that
says.
Not using. Like, I'm just like, what's up, please? I need that 1 million you're not using. Please,
no, wala.
Aww.
Send your account details.
Oh, okay. Should I just send it
Let's
now?
do it next year, not this year. Oh, see, my bad. I forgot to tell them Happy New Month. Yeah, like I was so caught up in the whole independence. And we forgot to do our independence.
No, I didn't forget to. We are still going there.
Well, okay, when we get to independence, we'll now do it. In clear voice, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go on another quick break. I want to give you guys like chip chap of everything that's going on.
Right?
Like everything. Yeah, like, we should do a shomole. Let's do a shomole. Then when we come back, we'll go to another one. Stay connected, guys. Don't go nowhere. Still Sceneone TV, our views, and EVE is, of course, here.
I'm in independence.
We won and PDP lost. I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of rigging, of defeat, should participate in an election.
Leave this place right now. I don't want to see you. Mr. Man, I don't want to see you. It's not the matter of fighting. It's not the matter of fighting. It's our own voter card.
Ochima, I'm working with Captain TV. So we just arrived here. My reporter now said I should take the area shot of the whole area. So at the process of taking the area shot, I saw them fighting. I don't know who they are fighting. By the time I know what happened, they start pursuing me. I tried to run away with my tripod. One of them draw the tripod away, draw the camera. They start beating me. I tried to run to enter bike. They didn't allow me. They start beating me, beating hell out of me, collect my camera, destroy it, collect my phone, collect everything in my pocket. I'm already on the ground. With one of them removed machete, new machete to machete me before they now shoot gun up. They start running. I thank God for my life. That saved my life.
Okay, you take the area shots so that we something for us to show that the place is there is this serenity in the place. Before we knew it, we saw them rushing down as if they were fighting, and they started pursuing us. They attacked Yomi first, then him, then me. They started hitting us and with machetes and everything. It was God that saved us. If not, now would have been something else.
The whole camera is damaged.
It was a mistake and all of that, so it's understandable.
Remember doing that transmission, everybody, they were saying it, transmission.
Yeah.
Now this one is even more serious than that transmission.
And we're not even taking it serious.
Imagine.
Somebody said,
how can you say something like
sorry.
That?
It's like the Holy Spirit was just coming to his mouth to eat up. Say the truth.
Imagine.
Say the truth. The
guy alone.
Ringing.
Like
I shouldn't make out something from that ringing. Like it will make so much sense. But I'm trying to think. No, I'll think about it like later. They will put it up. Something about rigging. 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 Adam social media rigging. You know it's funny. Maybe they understand TikTok about it. So you know what? We're going to rig the election. So when we rig it,
now you talk.
Then the whole thing is playing back in his head. So the APC won. And if you cannot face the defeat of sorry,
imagine like that alone to me has done everything. You can prove them. You can. Why would you say rigging if you didn't practice rigging?
Well, I won't want to judge him, but whatever it is that happened, congrats to Electoral for winning that.
Please don't make these people suffer.
Let them not suffer. That's all I can say. So wish you all the best and be the better man. Be the better man than the predecessor. So I think that's about it for.
I'm getting ready.
Are you serious? We don't want us to go and break down. We'll now do it like we'll come into it singing and all of that. Yeah, should we go on a break? All right, let's go on another break quickly. Let's just show you one clip of we're done with Oshun. Oshun has decided it's not our business anymore. The next time is our business is 2019. So guys, please go and get your PVC. Let's not hear any and please guys, please sensitize anyone that is around you. You guys should not go for a bag of rice and 5,000 naira. I beg you, you just suffer another 4 years. If Buhari is not the man for you, please pick somebody else. As in pick somebody. I'm not even yet to even vet all the people that I want to even vote for for president.
I'll tell you, I have someone in mind.
Not for myself. For everybody, for yourself, pick your own person or pick my own person. You get. So yeah, and speaking of what happened even in Lagos State, like the primaries, this one, people are trying to shove somebody to decide.
No, see, we will still talk about that.
But that's another story for another day. So I don't want to go into it. Just let's do what we usually do.
Does PVC still does it still count? You know what people have they literally torn their PVCs.
I think it does work to some extent. Let's be genuine to ourselves. It does. If majority, let's say we cover all the people that have been collecting 5,000 naira and this thing, a major number of them.
Those giving them 5,000 naira, who are they? Are they not the politicians? Are they not the ones giving out this money?
That's what I'm saying.
And they still tell us go and get your PVC. And when you get there, your PVC is not working anymore.
No. If we can get them, people still put their hands. Let's let's remove the fact that people probably hijack ballot boxes or get people to put. Let's remove all that part. Let's even get the genuine people that are doing these things. I mean, that are voting and all of that. If we get a tangible number of people that are doing this thing genuinely and say, okay, this is the person that we want. I think for some reason, somehow, we're going to get a number of people that.
It happen or can it?
It can happen. A majority of the problem.
I said you run.
And not yet. No, yeah, no.
Should I bring it down?
I don't have 45 million.
Don't worry.
And I don't want to join PDP or APC if I'm
We'll look for it. If we post it, we need 45 million naira. We need get that money.
I will not join PDP or APC if I have to run for any position.
I'm thinking of a name right
liberal party. I think that's the problem. Let's look for other. I think the problem is the disease of these two parties meddling and meddling. Let's look for another.
Let's try people and sit.
People we don't even know. Just come.
Yes.
Speak with sense. Talk with sense, and we'll pick you or something. Just give us your vision and don't come and give us empty promises. And please don't be APC or even if they are ruling parties. Just stay clear. But those are the people that will actually win. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Also, back to what I was saying. People should get away from rice and 5,000 naira. If we can do that, we have a large number of people. People are suffering, we can't lie that. A lot of people that want to eat what they'll eat this week or tomorrow are focused on getting 5,000 naira and a bag of rice.
Yes.
So if we can get that vast number of people to do the right thing, then we're all good. Let's forget.
But do you know why this rice always gets to them?
Why?
People that are hungry.
That's what I'm saying.
They are hungry.
Like a lot of Nigerians are suffering. I can't lie that fact.
I
can't even for a fact lie that people are not. So they're looking at what they're going to do right now. So anyway, I think that's that about it. I've said what I can say. We've done so much on Osun this. Let's just show you one more clip. Then we'll come back to go straight to independence. Okay? We just have like.
I have a special package.
You started. Don't promise what you can. See, this is where the problem starts.
This one
she's promising real. What she's not going. She'll come back now. You want to rule you just.
The special package.
Let's go on a break. When we come back, then we'll go straight to independence, okay?
It's a black day in Osun State. It's a sad day in Nigeria. Yesterday was the day that democracy was taken to the abattoir by desperate politicians who worked tirelessly to subvert the free expression of the people of Osun State. The supplementary election yesterday was a charade. You know, it fell short of every known norm and best practice in democratic, conduct. And I'm happy that it's not just the PDP that is saying this. The US, the EU, and the UK observer team addressed a press conference yesterday where they expressed the same sentiment that election was marred by violence, was marred by intimidation, was marked by opaqueness, lack of transparency at all levels of the election. The same thing has been said by major observer groups. The same thing was reported by the media. In particular, yesterday we had incidents of intimidation of voters of the PDP, members of the PDP, in all the units where the election held. What the APC did was to invade this polling unit with thugs as early as 6 a.m. to chase away non-PDP members and supporters and to make sure that the media and the election monitors did not have access to the polling units in the first 4 hours of the day.
Missions of the United States, the European Union, and the United Kingdom observed voting at polling stations in Osun today. We witnessed what appeared to be incidents of interference and intimidation of voters and heard reports of harassment of party monitors, journalists, and domestic observers. We are very concerned by these reports and will be checking with stakeholders to determine the facts. We call on all stakeholders to remain calm.
All right, guys, welcome back. So I'm sure you guys saw that and heard that. They were just, that was the European Union studying, or they turned our election to case study.
Imagine. What a slap.
And there was a lot of things that went down. So I'm sure you guys heard all of that. So I'm done with Osun State. Osun has decided, they have decided, and their fate is carried on from now to. So good luck to them. So wish them all the best. Yeah, now, so I need to clear my voice to do this. Excuse me.
This is the package.
So back to independence. Today is the 58th year that Nigeria has gained its independence from, of course, like our colonial masters.
Back in those days.
Do you know what just came to my head?
What?
When they were flogging us as black people.
Were you flogged?
It's in the blood.
Oh, you were flogged?
Black, not me. It's in the blood. I'm sure they flogged your great grandparents.
I don't even know. Maybe they flogged.
They must have. So, but it's just sad that some of them didn't just carry you to you for. They don't just born you for London, you know, that kind of thing. You'd have just been a descendant and just be over there. But your grandparents say lie. They will not go buy us with maybe umbrella or something. You know. You know
it's true. They always with that umbrella. You don't, like
either they bought them with umbrella. Yeah. And you know Nigerians are such ogugoro people. They bought some of them with alcohol, some very useless things.
Just parties. I think basically it was just they wanted to mingle with the whites.
No, they're slaving away. What mingle are you talking about?
It's true. No. What are you saying? It's true. That means they raped some of them.
No, let's leave that bad, horrible part of raping. I'm just talking about the part where they just bought you guys to slave trade and all of those things.
Bought you guys.
So you guys were bought with umbrellas.
Which guys? Are you not in Nigeria?
You guys were bought with
color, by everything. You can't deny.
I'm a black American.
You look like those guys on the net.
So they bought your great grandparents with umbrellas, with shayo. What else was there again? There are other funny things like that. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. But anyways, that story is for another day.
Yeah.
So guys, happy independence. Happy birthday to Nigeria, basically. So we're trying to let's let's do this. If I won't stand up to do this. I'd have loved to stand up. But so on your 1, 2, 3. Go.
Let me lead.
Oh, yeah, lead.
All right. Oh.
Continue.
Join me now.
The voice joins later. Who does this?
No, united we stand, divided.
Have you not been?
We are united. We start together.
Jesus, it's not the pledge now. It's pledge that goes.
Okay.
The feminine voice goes first, and soprano then bass follows.
Okay.
All right, go.
All right. Oh, come.
Choice Nigeria, Kolobe. To serve our Father's land with love and
strength
and
faith.
One nation
bound
in freedom.
Are you sure?
Did I just skip the national? No, I didn't. I was correct. I know I didn't.
Okay.
I was right.
Peace
and you, me, see.
Now, standards. So this is where a lot of people get
you understand that?
They don't get it.
Oh, God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know. It means no Yahoo if you help our youth to know. Go on. In love and honesty to grow and live in joy. Continue now.
Just and truth.
Great lofty heights attained
to build
the nation where peace and justice shall reign.
The pledge.
Are you serious? We're going to do the pledge. I have to kneel down for this one. I always kneel down during my own pledge. Then that's the best way to do pledge. It means you're serious about it.
Pledge.
We pledge to Nigeria, our country.
To be faithful, loyal, and honest.
I'm going to jackpot. I'm not faithful. I'm sorry, guys. I can't.
To serve Nigeria with all my strength.
Yeah, I'll serve Nigeria, of course. I will do that, but not with all my strength.
To defend our unity and uphold our honor and glory. So help me God for the part that I've done. But faithful, nah. For all of you that you have collected Canadian this thing. How faithful is that? So means I want to collect Palina. But when you if you look at the lyrics, if you see it, that we have in-depth
deep,
meaning.
It's practically deep, especially when you're pledging.
The leaders guide our leaders right. Help our youth to know the truth. Like we have. I wish we could always.
But our leaders can't even help our youth know the truth. Oh no.
I would have said we should talk about Angela and Michael, but we'll talk about that some other day.
That's not today. Down. So basically we've had like a lot of presidents. Like how many have we had in time? Okay, we've had like a number of them.
Yeah.
So but I don't talk about presidents, not head of states or military rulers and all of those things. So we've had like about 6 of them, or before five of them.
Yeah.
We had Obasanjo. Then we had, I think we had Yaradua. Then Good Luck.
Then we had.
Are you serious? Oh, just 4 of them. That's nice.
Obasanjo was like, it came back.
Yeah, okay. He was a military head of state, like about, I think in 19. I don't remember the date, but way back then, himself and Buhari, they had this like, you know. But he was president in 1999, so like 2007.
Yes. Then we had.
Then Baba came on board. And use sickness to just, you know.
But did you think Yadu actually did well during his time?
Well, in 2 years, I think he was there for like 2 years.
Yeah, there was peace. To what I could remember.
Yeah, speaking of, there was.
Knowledge,
things were still sane, and dollar was still very fair.
We were fine. It's just painful he died.
Should we invoke Yaradua's spirit?
Maybe.
No, that's sickness spirit. I don't deal sickness spirit. I'm sorry. Rest his soul. No disrespect.
No, may your soul rest in perfect peace.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I will invoke myself again to do whatever I have to do. But then a lot of things were really nice. Well, what do you remember back then, back in maybe Obasanjo's time or Yaradua's time?
Okay, Obasanjo brought this device, this technology.
Oh, yeah. Like past years. So basically, Nigeria, you know what? Let's go on a break. When we come back, we still have like chit-chat stuff to talk about. Okay? Let's go on a break. So we can talk about Obasanjo. I'll talk about Obasanjo a little bit, then talk about Jonathan. No, I don't talk about Yaradua. I've talked about Yaradua. Let his soul rest in peace. But you want to talk
about Obasanjo?
Like, yeah, no, Jonathan, as in Jonathan.
Okay, Good Luck. Then Buhari.
Is there much to say about Buhari? If I talk about Buhari, it's just going to be bad stuff, but we'll still talk about him, okay? Stay connected, don't go nowhere. It's still our views. Guys, what's going on? Nobody has even called. Guys, please call us. Let's know what you think. I know someone's birthday is today. One of our gang.
No, we've not asked the question. Like.
No, they don't. They just call. Just tell us what you think. Like what you think. Okay. All right, guys. Don't go nowhere, guys. So, all right. After this break.
Well, what I feel about Nigeria, since we have our independence, things are not moving well. Because the reason why things are not moving well, the people British trained to handle Nigeria very well. They kill them unexpected. Person like Agui Ilonsi, many of them, I don't know their names. Yes. So they kill them. And now the politician peoples are not doing things well. They say they are doing change. Change is all about, if you are changing your name, you cannot change your character. All what we need in this country, being Nigeria, we needed peace in the country. Whether it is APC that rule Nigeria when the price of things to come down, and in the area of education, when the school fees and everything to be well settled, that even if it is PDP, they are ruling, all what we need Nigeria is peace. We doesn't need fight in this country. Whoever that rule Nigeria should have the fear of God.
Being in Nigeria is very frustrating, to say the fact. The truth of the matter is that if you ask me, I don't think the Independence Day is a necessity in Nigeria anymore, because we don't have our independence. Like seriously, we are all living like slaves. So, I won't go further for that, but I just think the independence is not a necessity to Nigerians, because we are like slaves. Look at everything happening in Nigeria right now. It's not funny, you know what? It's not funny anymore. So it's frustrating. That's the truth.
Our country currently, I feel so bad about Nigeria. Sincerely speaking, I'm not really happy about what's happening, especially our leaders. They are not trustworthy. They're just doing everything on their own. Like all the benefit, everything is just for them, not for the masses. So I don't see what we're celebrating. If it's for me, no point celebrating. That's the way I feel too. Because everything is about our leaders and them and their families alone, not the masses.
Feeling bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Nigeria is not good at all.
Okay.
At all. It's not good at all.
All right, and what's wrong? Explain, let me know what's wrong, what you think, and all of those things.
Okay, like the roads and economic, everything like that.
Okay.
It's poor. Everything is poor.
Everything is poor.
Very poor.
Ross, you see Nigeria all day, so I dey feel Nigeria no. Anybody wey talk say Nigeria no fit am, may travel go Ghana, may go see life. You understand me? This Nigeria is sweet die. Although me I didn't vote for anybody, I dey text you. I dey text you. I see. For Nigeria is okay, Sha. I love Nigerian.
You love Nigeria?
Yes.
My take on Nigeria is that I don't have a lot of things to say about Nigeria. But our own, we are the people of Nigeria. We have to pray to Almighty God, to help us for anything that want to happen, like a evil something, or that this election that is coming, we believe that God should help us. We should not have any problem. The person that will assist us, it will let the country to be good. It's the person that we need. We don't need any person that will give us a problem. We need the progress for the Nigeria, the people that colonize us from the British. You understand? When they hear the information about Nigeria that the thing is moving forward, they will know that they will be feeling happy.
No, I'm actually irritated. Like last year, I did listen to a couple of radio programs because I'm a radio junkie.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I listened to a couple of radio programs and it's basically the same thing. Like we are still evaluating the same issues, like giving the same responses to the same problems, and then it's really irritating. And then it's like
4 years and one
it's like the problems are compounding rather than being solved or anything.
I feel there's a lot of promise. The country has promise. The people. It's great to be optimistic about Nigerians. I'm not sure I'm so optimistic about the country itself. Yeah, so I think the country can do better.
Alright guys, apparently I just felt very sad because I think nobody even had anything positive to say about Nigeria.
Yeah.
Like nobody.
Like
nobody. I didn't even talk about Obasanjo anymore. I don't talk about let's even talk about like now.
About Nigeria.
Like now, like what's going on now. Let's leave what's been in the past. The past is past. Let's talk about the present.
What's going on? What's happening?
Like what has Buhari done? Okay, let me start with where I remembered when he first came in. I think that was when Chibok girls were released and Boko Haram just went
yeah.
Like he was deflated, right? Oh no, it was transiting from
Boko Haram to something else.
No, not even from Boko Haram. Like Jonathan's.
Okay, it was while Jonathan was there. That was when they adopted the girls.
They got the girls back in Buhari's time and all of that. Yeah. So that was a good one. Right? So he kickstarted that one, and everybody was like, "Hey, good president!
This is the change we're waiting for."
A military president that came in and wants to show his action.
Yeah.
Then came when now let me show action now. That's why I think what's wrong with Buhari. Okay, I'll come to this statement, but then came collecting the fund, getting our money back,
funds.
And all of those things, and that felt good too. But my question is, where did all that money go to?
That's what I was about to ask you. Like
they collected. I can't remember all the money because it's a lot. Like
I'm telling you,
it's a lot.
It's still collecting now. It's still.
So where is all that money? Because we seem to still be borrowing money. We just recently borrowed how many 60 something? I'm talking $1 billion, and I'm like, so where's the money?
I think they're saving it up
for who or for what?
For the election now, for the campaign 2019.
Now let's switch to, I don't remember any other good thing again in Buhari's time.
Okay, the Dapchi girls that were adopted.
That's still very fresh. That's still recent.
Yeah, but one girl is still okay. When we get to that,
well, God would help us recover just that one girl.
I don't know how. It's been
for long
months.
I know.
Everybody, all the other girls are back to their parents, to their homes, and this girl is still in captive.
I think we'll talk about that. That has to do with
it's so painful.
Choosing
I'm
religion
saying, I'm telling you. And Boko
things.
Haram actually gave October. If they don't give them the money they request for, they're going to kill her. How sure are we that she's still alive? We don't even hear any video of her saying anything. We don't know anything. Our parents don't know anything. Imagine the position the mother would be. Imagine how knowing your child is in Boko Haram, seeing videos of how they kill and everything, and our federal government is doing nothing about it. Because is it because she's a Christian, or I just don't want
no, let's not let's go on to the other things. That what would you remember?
Okay, now
I know you have all the bad stuff.
So basically, I think you've said the good things.
No, I'm so sure there are some other good things that we don't.
Okay, agriculture.
Know okay, yeah.
Agriculture.
Yeah, I think he put a lot.
Yeah, he specialized more in agriculture, and he actually borrowed, I think, maybe 16 trillion, and he gave it to like 350,000 farmers. You know, during Buhari's administration, we can see people wanting to go into agriculture.
Yeah, because agriculture is like the new gold mines, like the new reserve.
A lot of people want to go into agriculture. What else?
Yeah, then there's Empower again. There's that Empower where he helps people fund projects and what have you and all of those things.
Okay, what else?
I don't remember. Because every other thing would be more of maybe the incentive, like federal government, or rather like the states and all of those things.
Okay, so now we have a lot of things. We have unemployment, we have our wage, we have debts, we have Fulani herdsmen. It's surprising we've not been hearing much of them lately. It's surprising, like nothing of such. Unemployment, like the rate of unemployment in Nigeria is nothing to write home about. Our wage is like the smallest, like
18.5.
18.5. Other countries, some countries have 140, 170, 360, but Nigeria 18,000. Like, what? We need change. If it's for this new Independence Day, we want something positive. We want freedom, freedom in our finances, freedom in going and coming, knowing you're safe.
So, what's the independence if you don't have freedom? Because independence actually.
Exactly. I don't feel we are free. I'm telling you, I feel
okay, like the what's it called the Vox Pop we just watched now. Someone actually said something about being that. There's no.
You said happy independence. What? Somebody actually said remove the happy. Just say Independence Day, Independence Day. I just saw it and I laughed. But it's true. All these things are going on. It's not nice. We're not even meant to celebrate anything. Do you know what is now the most annoying aspect of it is that photo shoots. Our Independence Day is for photo shoots. I'm telling you, everybody wants to wear white and green and post and say this month.
Sorry guys, how bad we didn't wear white and green. I was thinking about it at some point.
If you think at it, if you look at it, there's nothing to. People actually went for photo shoots.
There's something to write home about. I'm like, which home? Are you not in Nigeria?
People went for photo shoots, so I'm telling you.
I know.
But all these things, I wish all these photo shoots could actually move Nigeria forward. Because the photo shoots I've seen today, the pictures.
Because of independence.
Because of this independence, like green and white everywhere. But that is not what we want. Like.
All right, guys. This is what I'm going to say. Come 2019, I hope a lot of you have gotten your PVCs, right? I want to believe that. Please, guys, please, so much. Try as much as possible to vote a credible, like I said, credible leader. Yeah. Let's. If you know anybody that is still in the mechanism or brain of collect bag of rice and 5,000, please try and sensitize them. They're thinking of now, so I don't blame them. So, guys. Come 2019, let's vote a credible leader that will take us far. If you feel Buhari will take us, no problem. But with what his track record so far hasn't shown so much. But I know he's working. I don't want to demand him, but he's an old man. What can an old man? Let someone who has fresh brain, fresh ideas, and fresh ideology, let them take us a step further, and we know that we're moving somewhere. The dollar to naira right now is insane. It's insane. Some people are smiling, they're cashing out. People that they pay their money in dollars, they're cashing out good. And some of our boys that their salaries in dollars, their weekly allowances in dollars. Our boys, I don't want to mention any. Shout out to all of you.
You are supporting that though. He's shouting out.
I'm shouting out to them.
Okay.
They are, but it's not the right way. And they are doing this because Nigeria is not.
So you have a justification for that?
No, if you ask some of them, they'll tell you that's the reason.
And let's
do you think being a Yahoo boy is easy?
Okay, have you been mourned before?
Oh, Jesus is Lord. I know some of them. They are not. It's not easy for them because they are not lazy. Putting in work to do Yahweh is a whole lot.
Let them put the work into making Nigeria great.
How would they don't have jobs. So I'm not supporting them, but I'm just giving you an idea. So guys, I think we'll have to come to wrap up this. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. But happy independence. I pray that Nigeria will get better.
Amen.
And glorious. I know a prosperous future is ahead of us, considering that we vote incredibly. That has somebody behind stage that is nodding her head. She doesn't believe Nigeria would, but I believe so much.
He's the president of tomorrow of our future.
Okay.
Now I'll be the I don't know. I'll be like the VP.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Evie here. Thank you so much for doing this with me. All right, she remains Evening.
E to the V to the E-L-Y-N. That's a new signature now. E to the V to the E-L-Y-N.
I said it. That's where you got it from.
No, you didn't say it.
You don't remember, but it's fine. It's all good. We have a caller. Can you imagine when the caller is called? As in, I'm surprised. All right, let me try and pick this call. Let me just try. Hello? I lost it.
Oops.
I lost it. All right, if you can call in the next 1 minute, then I'll probably get the call. All right, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We love you so much. Have a great night for those that are at night. Those that are afternoon. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. And happy independence to all of us Nigerians. God bless Nigeria. Amen. You start saying it. I think it will get it.
Be positive. Yeah.
Yankee people are always saying God bless America, and it's working for them. So God bless Nigeria.
Yeah.
And don't worry, we'll live to celebrate more greater years in Nigeria.
Amen.
From us to you, we love you. Good night, guys.
Happy independence.
See you guys on Thursday.
Family members they call every day. As we they turn up, they ball every day. I'm a boy that go they talk every day. No pain, no gain, they work every day. I want to